truly sorry, guys. I just got to ask what happened in the elevator there in New York.
Beyonce, Jay, Solange. Jay, what's good, Jay?
You know, for us, we chose to fight for our love, for our family, to give our kids a different outcome. You see,
just know Solange and her personality. You know, she's a firecracker at times. Don't know if she got that from her mother or from her father.
Y'all, the Carter-Knowles family drama just got messier. Solange has dropped a bombshell that's got everyone talking. Apparently, Beyonce and Jay-Z broke up way back in 2005, and the reason? It involves some questionable photos of a younger person and Jay-Z. If you thought the infamous elevator fight was the peak of their issues, think again, because this revelation takes things to a whole new level. Let's dive into the tea that's shaking up the music industry. As y'all must know, Solange and Jay-Z haven't always seen eye to eye. These two have been at each other for a minute, and the tension isn't exactly breaking news. But let's rewind to that infamous 2014 elevator incident. The moment that had everyone asking, what is really going on behind the scenes? A resurfaced video shows Solange, Beyonce, and Jay-Z in an elevator after a Met Gala afterparty. And let me tell you, Solange did not hold back. She was kicking and swinging at Jay-Z while Beyonce just stood there, not stepping in or defending her man. Meanwhile, Jay-Z was trying to block her hits without retaliating. According to reports at the time, bodyguards had to restrain Solange, but the video sparked endless speculation. Why was Solange so heated? And why didn't Beyonce do anything to stop it? ABC News reported that the altercation stemmed from a disagreement between Jay-Z and Solange. Now, here's the kicker. In a 2017 interview with Rap Radar, Jay-Z tried to downplay the incident, calling it a one-time disagreement. He said, "We've always had a great relationship. We've had one disagreement. Before and after, we've been cool. That's my sister. Not my sister-in-law. No, my sister. Period." But looking at all this new information coming to light, was it really just one disagreement? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? The timing of this resurfaced elevator video couldn't be worse for Jay-Z. As he faces mounting public scrutiny due to a refiled lawsuit, people are now reevaluating that 2014 altercation. Houston-based attorney Tony Busby refiled the lawsuit on December 8, 2024, naming Jay-Z and Diddy as defendants in a shocking case.
But the names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you.
The lawsuit alleges that Jay-Z and Diddy SA'd a 13-year-old girl at a party in 2000. According to the claims, the defendants spiked the plaintiff's drink and took advantage of her vulnerable state. The accusations don't stop there. The plaintiff's account describes being taken to a White House after seeking entry to an MTV Video Music Awards afterparty. Once inside, she allegedly signed a non-disclosure agreement and witnessed widespread partying, use, and drinking among celebrities.
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z.
With this resurfaced video of Solange swinging at Jay-Z, people are now questioning if this fight was about more than just a one-off disagreement. Could Solange have been confronting him about these allegations? Or maybe even something she knew at the time that hasn't come to light until now? But that's not all. Rumors are swirling that this wasn't the first time Solange had confronted Jay-Z about inappropriate behavior. Back in 2005, Beyonce and Jay-Z famously split for nearly a year, and sources allege Solange may have been the reason behind it. Word on the street is that Solange found incriminating photos of Jay-Z with a younger person and immediately told Beyonce about it. As we all know, Solange doesn't play when it comes to her sister. If these rumors are true, this could have been the catalyst for their split. And let's not forget, this isn't the first time Jay-Z has been linked to younger women. Back in the day, Jay-Z was tied to rapper Foxy Brown, who was reportedly just 15 years old when she began her alleged relationship with him.
Foxy Brown shared a series of cryptic messages one day after Jay-Z was accused of 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs in 2000. According to the Daily Mail, she posted the words "wow" and "wait" with a shocked face emoji on her Instagram story.
And just when you thought this saga couldn't get messier, it turns out the 2005 breakup between Beyonce and Jay-Z might have had even more layers to it. Around the same time that Solange allegedly found those incriminating photos of Jay-Z with a younger individual, rumors began to swirl about an affair between Jay-Z and Rihanna.
It was my very first time meeting a celebrity, and I was really nervous. I was really scared. I remember being in the lobby before I met him, just shaking. But after I met him, he's one of the coolest people I've ever met.
According to J. Randy Taraborelli's 2015 biography, Becoming Beyonce, the alleged affair happened when Jay-Z scouted Rihanna during her rise to fame. Taraborelli claims this was a significant factor in Beyonce's decision to break up with Jay-Z. He told Entertainment Tonight, Beyoncé didn't know what to make of this, and it actually ended up breaking them up for a time. They spent maybe a year apart from each other because Beyoncé just wasn't sure of what to make of the situation with Rihanna. Tara Borelli says he didn't speak directly with Beyoncé, but he did talk to her old friends, former colleagues, and people who worked with her back in the day. One source that stood out was a publicist who worked with Rihanna's producer during the early days of her career, specifically around the promotion of her first single, Pawn to Replay.
How hands-on are you in terms of managing her career?
Well, we actually manage her now. We didn't manage her in the beginning. I signed her as an artist on Def Jam.
How'd you know? Where do you meet? Where do you find a girl like that?
She actually walked into my office. She has a lawyer, Scott Belcher.
If true, this paints a pattern that's hard to ignore. Jay-Z's alleged connections to younger women repeatedly causing tension in his relationship with Beyoncé, the rumors of an affair with Rihanna, and now the resurfacing of the SA lawsuit, all point to behavior that Beyoncé likely couldn't ignore, even as she tried to hold the family together. From the moment of their temporary split in 2005, everything between Jay-Z and Beyoncé seemed to hit a downward spiral. It's no secret that the Jay-Z and Beyoncé marriage has long been rumored to be more of a business arrangement than a genuine love story. Many believe that their union was orchestrated to solidify their status as the ultimate power couple in the entertainment industry.
The fact that Beyoncé was sold to him.
That was the deal that her father made.
So she never had no say in it.
She was the family business.
And Jay-Z himself kind of alluded to this. In a video released with his album 444, Jay admitted that he didn't enter the relationship with Beyoncé being completely honest. But here's the kicker. It seems he wasn't the only one who wasn't truthful. Rumors have swirled for years that there might have been a bit of overlap between the end of Beyoncé's 10-year relationship with her high school sweetheart, Lindell Locke, and the start of her relationship with Jay-Z. Lindell reportedly confronted Beyoncé about the whispers that she had something going on with Jay. But according to reports, Beyoncé denied everything, allegedly telling Lindell, "He's not even my type."
Today we have Mr. Lindell Locke.
That's me.
Ex-boyfriend of the megastar Miss Beyonce Knowles.
Chef owner of 90 Pound Catering.
Chef owner of 90 Pound Catering.
He act like this dude like that.
Despite those denials, Beyoncé broke up with Lindell in 2003, and not long after, she and Jay-Z became public. She was clearly crazy in love, but Jay was still playing it cool. In fact, during an April 2003 interview with Playboy magazine, Jay referred to Beyoncé as just a friend. When asked if he was as close to her as he was to Memphis Bleek, Jay flat out said no. He even added, "Memphis been with me since 1994. Between Beyoncé and him, Beyoncé's gotta go." If that doesn't sound like a man who wasn't all in from the start, I don't know what does. Even as Beyoncé and Jay-Z started showing up together at red carpet events, they made it clear they weren't about to spill any details about their relationship. Beyoncé later told Essence magazine that keeping their private life under wraps was a deliberate choice. She explained, "I know that Jay and I probably do inspire people, and I appreciate people feeling proud, but this is the only way I've been able to stay sane. So why would I start talking now? Not speaking controls your brand." It was all part of the mystery. The less people knew, the more they could speculate. But while the public was left in the dark, some close to Beyoncé weren't exactly thrilled about her choice of partner, especially her dad, Matthew Knowles.
Have you ever asked Solange about the elevator fight with Jay-Z?
No, I haven't. I've never asked her about it. I've said numerous times on interviews, I really cracked up laughing because I just know Solange and her personality.
Let's not forget, Jay-Z was 12 years older than Beyoncé, and while he'd supposedly left his street life behind to focus on being a better man, Matthew wasn't buying it. As they say, game recognizes game. During a November 2006 interview with NPR, Matthew was asked what he really thought of Jay-Z as a match for his daughter, and his response? Straight up shady. He said, "What went through my mind was, next question. Did you get that? Next question." For Beyoncé, maintaining control over her brand was key, but her father's skepticism couldn't be ignored. Despite Jay's efforts to clean up his image and their united front at events, it's clear not everyone in Bey's circle was convinced. And honestly, can you blame them? With the rumors of overlap in relationships, the questionable age gap, and whispers of ulterior motives, Matthew's cold shoulder might have been more than just overprotective dad vibes. Just months before their wedding, Jay-Z found himself tangled in yet another eyebrow-raising situation, this time with up-and-coming rapper Olivia McFowler. According to an interview Olivia did with Radar Online, she first crossed paths with Jay-Z while he was in Miami filming a commercial. She claimed they started chatting after he moved his chair closer to hers, but things took a turn when Jay had his bodyguard approach her for her number. Here's where it gets messy. Olivia said she found the whole thing immature and wasn't about to disrespect Beyoncé by giving out her digits, so she shut it down. But that wasn't the end of it.
I did well in Miami, so that's
a lot of the stories come from being in Miami. I'm around Puff, I'm around Jay, I'm around everybody that's in the industry. So it's like, y'all are just like me. Y'all from me.
That aura.
The two reportedly bumped into each other again at Nobu in Miami. This time, things got even more awkward. Olivia claimed they were with separate groups, her with her friends, and Jay with his, which included Beyonce's sister, Solange. Allegedly, Jay and Olivia left their respective tables to meet up in a private corridor where they exchanged numbers, despite Solange apparently walking past and staring her down.
Things like this. So, you know, in my mind, I was like, wow, I finally meet Jay. I'm about to get on. I'm going to be the best rapper. And it didn't go that way.
He tried to humble you?
You know, like, he didn't try anything. Right?
Still, the drama didn't end there. Olivia tried to milk the scandal by dropping a track titled "Sorry, Mrs. Carter," clearly aimed at Beyonce and the situation. However, her rap career didn't take off, and she eventually faded into the background. Now, Beyonce and Jay-Z might have tied the knot on April 4th, 2008 in a private ceremony at Jay's Tribeca penthouse. But just 2 years later, whispers of infidelity began to surface. This time, the rumors weren't just speculative. They came with receipts. Reports started claiming that Jay-Z had been involved with a woman named Kathy White, a publicist. Since before his marriage to Beyonce, Kathy wasn't just some random name in the industry either. Online photos connected her to several high-profile figures, including TV personality Claudia Jordan.
So if y'all don't know who this is Kathy White, the alleged mistress of Jay-Z. Kathy White is no longer here with us on Earth, and they're saying that Jay-Z had something to do with it.
One photo in particular got the internet buzzing. A 2009 snapshot of Jay-Z at a Las Vegas nightclub, sitting at a table with Diddy, Kathy White, and a few others. But here's the kicker. That image, completely scrubbed from the internet. Yep, it vanished like it was never there. According to HSK, Jay-Z allegedly gifted Kathy a pair of $2,500 Louis Vuitton shoes for their Vegas outing and suggested she bring a group of friends to make their rendezvous look less suspicious. If you thought that was messy, it gets even wilder. Sources also claimed that the affair was exposed by one of Kathy's friends, Jason Lee. Now, whether this is the same Jason Lee who runs Hollywood Unlocked is unclear, but the tea didn't stop there.
I stopped a major thing for Beyonce. Didn't even get a thank you.
But now everybody's
why is everybody calling me now?
And here's where the story takes a dark and sinister twist. Rumors began swirling that Jay-Z may have been involved in Kathy White's mysterious passing to allegedly cover up their affair. Kathy tragically passed away in 2012, reportedly from a brain aneurysm, but conspiracy theories about Jay's involvement have lingered ever since.
What happened to Kathy White?
Someone should ask Beyonce.
When Beyonce dropped her 2016 album Lemonade, she all but confirmed Jay's cheating ways, from the raw anger in tracks like Don't Hurt Yourself, to the cryptic mention of Becky with the good hair. Beyonce made it clear she had been through it. In Daddy Lessons, she seemingly compared her father's failed marriage to her own struggles, singing, "You remind me of my father, a magician, able to exist in two places at once. In the tradition of men in my blood, you come home at 3 a.m. and lie to me. What are you hiding?"
That's a level of strength really on both sides. I mean, if the shoe had been on the other foot, if the transgressions had been on her side, do you think you would be able to be as forgiving of her as she was of you?
I hope. Again, because I love her the same way. No matter what side, I love her the same way.
Then came Jay-Z's 444 album in June 2017, where he didn't just hint, he openly addressed the turmoil in their marriage. It wasn't until a New York Times interview in November 2017, though, that he finally admitted he had cheated, saying, "You have to survive. So you go into survival mode, and when you go into survival mode, what happens? You shut down all emotions. So even with women, you're gonna shut down emotionally, so you can't connect. In my case, it's deep. And then all the things happen from there, infidelity. Fast forward to now, and the storm surrounding Jay-Z has grown darker with allegations tying him to Diddy's scandal. Beyonce reportedly anticipated the fallout after Diddy's arrest, and some sources claim she was already heartbroken, knowing Jay's past would eventually catch up with him. Word on the street is that Beyonce even had a crisis response team locked and loaded to handle the blowback, which suggests she might have been bracing for this moment for a while.
Kudos to Beyonce, and maybe this will get me to listen to one of her songs or two.
And then there's Solange. Despite her volatile history with Jay-Z, she and their mother, Tina Knowles, have put on a united front amid the allegations. According to sources, Solange reportedly stated, "Even though Solange and Tina aren't the biggest fans of Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship, they don't believe he was involved with this allegation of someone underage."
People thought we were nuts a lot more than we did. They really thought we were crazy.
But here's where it gets tricky. While that might be the public narrative, insiders allege Solange doesn't truly believe Jay-Z's innocence. Based on his history, rumors of inappropriate relationships and infidelity, it said she's deeply skeptical, but keeping things cordial for the sake of family unity. So with all this coming to light, we have to wonder, was Solange trying to protect her sister from something far worse than infidelity? Did Beyoncé know more about Jay's alleged actions than she ever let on? And most importantly, how will this latest wave of allegations shape the legacy of hip-hop's so-called power couple? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I know y'all have a lot to say about this one. And while you're at it, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more developing stories just like this.